So, hello, I'm with you today with my beautiful sister, Deborah from Barbados in the UK. So, hi, Deborah.
Hi, Monica. Lovely to be with you.
Wonderful. So, I'd like to introduce you as an advanced moon mother and Barbados country representative for the Worldwide Womb Blessing and all of the associated training, which we'll talk about just now. So,
Wonderful. Good to be here.
it's great to have you with us. First thing I want to ask you then is, what is the Worldwide Womb Blessing?
The worldwide womb blessing is really a gift of healing, of energy, of awakening for the female body, soul. It works on many different levels, awakening our creativity, intuition, our ability to give and receive love, to be more connected to our wisdom and our strength. And it's really an energy of empowering us to get over a lot of hurts and difficulties that we may carry. As women, sometimes we can carry a lot of stored emotion or pain in the lower half of our body. So it kind of liberates us from the past and allows us to awaken to our gifts and our strengths and feel a sense of wholeness, clarity, purity, and it's a really beautiful, gentle energy healing that's given 5 times around the year by Miranda Gray and the various thousands of moon mothers who are initiated by Miranda to offer this worldwide womb blessing. And anybody can take part, any woman, whether she's young or old. I think the oldest is like 80, and as long as a young girl has had her first menstrual period, it can be from that age upwards. So it really is an empowering, awakening gift for women all around the world.
Fantastic. So, how long have you been involved and what has it meant for you personally?
I got involved with the Worldwide Womb Blessing in 2012. I received an email and it was about a training, and I went along, which was 2 weeks later. I didn't know much about it at the time, but when I arrived, I kind of realized that it was something that was going to support me in my own healing.
Yeah.
And then I was able to take part in the May 2012 Worldwide Blessing as a moon mother. And at that point, I didn't know as much as I know now, but what I realized has come from having the womb blessing was that it woke up a lot of dormant parts of me and also helped me to kind of go through a complete life shift in terms of where I was, what I was doing, my lifestyle, where I was living. And so I went for personal healing
Yes.
because I'd suffered as a young girl with menstrual problems. And then I had, I think it was about 6 months before that, realized I had fibroids. And so I wanted something that was going to help me to recover and heal those aspects of myself. And it did that and went way beyond what I expected, more on emotional and developmental level. It kind of started waking things up.
Great. Well, I know personally that you're a very experienced therapist and a coach and a healer. And I know that you've worked with a lot of women and some men with this energy. So what changes have you experienced when working with other people? What have you seen? What difference does it make?
It's made amazing differences. It's just, I've seen people's relationships change. I've seen people let go of difficult situations. I've seen people go and find a sense of connection to their intuition. I've seen it in relationships for women. It's woke up their sense of sacredness and also intimacy in their relationships. I've seen women that have been able to get through difficulties in relationship in terms of love. And I've also seen people have amazing clarity and insight in terms of what work they're doing. But on a physical level, I've seen women that their cycles have improved. They've had less pain and they've had less traumatic difficulties. If they're someone that suffered, or I've seen it support women after things like miscarriage
Yes.
and loss of a child and so many things. And as for the men, in terms of the energy balancing for men, I've been doing that since last year. And just in 12 months, I've seen guys feel more grounded, more centered,
Beautiful.
more connected in their work. They've seemed to be able to let go of stress a lot easier and find a sense of peace where they can feel very protective for the women in their lives, but also be able to be beautifully open and champion themselves and their relationships. So I've seen phenomenal changes with lots of people.
Okay, great. So, as Barbados country rep, what have you got in store for the women of the Caribbean?
It's one of my desires and intentions that we can really wake up this energy of the feminine and divine masculine
And the divine
in
masculine.
the Caribbean, so that we can move beyond our current way of being, from a lot of difficulty that I see in people's everyday life in how they live and operate, to move it to a place where there is more joy, where there is more connection, where there is more love. There's a lot of reports around the Caribbean about difficulties in domestic violence and
Yes.
abuse and that kind of thing. And so when someone's gone through that, it's nice and wonderful and needed for them to
Yeah.
have something that's going to restore them. And so for the Caribbean, I would love to see women getting restored to what they know is possible for being a woman and the
Great.
connection and making themselves a priority in that.
Fantastic.
Nurturing and wholeness, creativity and intuition, and then for the men to be able to feel centered and grounded. And so the prayer and the call is, there's lots of moon mothers, women that have taken this initiation
Yeah.
to be able to offer this to themselves and to be able to offer it to the women in their community, to be able to share and spread this energy and this work, so that more people have an ability to feel whole and nurtured and centered.
Beautiful. Fantastic. So, I'm going to be joining you later this year in Barbados for the Worldwide Womb Blessing I think it's the 29th of October.
27.
27th of October. So I'm really looking forward to sharing and being a fellow moon mother with you. And have you got?
I'm excited because I know that when you come,
Yeah.
there's now 3 moon mothers in Barbados, and really kind of bringing this amazing, glorious energy
Yeah.
of 3 women coming together with the whole wider community to offer such a gift that it's going to awaken our energy, awaken everybody else's energy, but also we're going to be connecting to the energy of healing our past and our ancestry.
Yes.
Sometimes things that from our mothers, they give us amazing gifts, our grandmothers, but sometimes they also pass down their pains. And so we're going to be having that amazing opportunity to come together and release whatever difficulties and pains have passed down. But then we're also going to be able to be thankful and grateful for all of the wonderful gifts that we've received, and that energy and healing our ancestral lines, which I know is a very strong point for a lot of people in the Caribbean.
Absolutely. It's given me goosebumps just thinking about that. It's just an amazing, wonderful thing for us to be doing, a real give back.
Yes.
Absolutely. Fantastic. So what next for people then?
We have a few gatherings that they can come. If you've never heard of it, it's not nothing physical that you're going to be going into anybody's room. It's literally a series of meditations and relaxations where you just get to connect to a deep part of yourself. There's one in October. There's likely to be one in December, February, next May. So we have 4 more opportunities before next August. If you come and get involved in this energy and you like what you see and you like how it feels and you feel that you could become someone who can share this, or someone that has their own stuff that you would like to heal yourself. We're working with Miranda Gray for her to come here the first time in our region. And no matter where you are in the Caribbean, if you can come to Barbados next year on the 12th and 13th of August, we're going to be initiating Moon Mothers to show you how to give a blessing, how to heal yourself, and also how to share this energy, because you're not just going to be part of the worldwide. You'll also be able to do this one-to-one with anybody that comes to see you as a personal session. And that's what I would say is next for us, is to have as a large group of women who want to share this with their community, with their island, with themselves, and spread this ability to connect to a sense of wholeness, purity, grace, wellness, just to be well in our body, in our mind, in our emotions.
Wonderful. Deborah, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you this afternoon, and I really look forward to seeing how this wonderful energetic gift to awaken the feminine energy and to really heal our connection with the masculine will form and grow.
I look forward to it too. Thank you so much for inviting me to this conversation, and I can't wait to connect.
Blessings, Dave. Blessings to
Blessings.
you.